Hello, everyone. RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with some Psychopaths Mandatory Happiness. In the previous video, we met Alpha again. And, yeah, everything's kind of like not really the best right now, but it's fine. We're pretty close to the end of Chapter 2 here, so maybe we'll probably be able to wrap up Chapter 2 in this part. We shall see. I couldn't throw away the possibility that Alpha was an AI. I felt like I met him somewhere before. Was this feeling blinding my reasoning? So I know I should not bring in my personal feelings into the investigation. At any rate, we don't have any leads, but if we found him, we may have the opportunity to find out more. It's not like we could let him run wild after all. He purposely stole the cyborg and fled the scene. And after assisting both Haruto Sato and Kanae Matsushi, there was a high probability he would cause another incident. I'm sorry about this. I'm moving my stand all over the place. Ah, fuck. At 9:12 p.m. Sato Matsushi appeared at our temporary headquarters. That was half an hour after Inspector Sumori tried calling him 7 times. He approached us with bloodshot eyes and a puffed up chest. It was obvious he lost his calm, and without even scanning him, there was a high chance he had a clouded hue. You. Where are you? Are you the one who kept calling me during work? Yes, sorry for troubling you, but I wanted to talk to you about Naoya and Yuya. Like I would know anything. It's about your sons. Excuse me, but since Kanae Matsushi was enforced as a latent criminal, she no longer has custody. So you have a duty to fulfill, being the only parent available. Parental guardianships, right? That's right. I don't resign. It's impossible for me to raise kids. I'm always busy. I don't have time for that. Oh yeah, I remember this. So I think we saved the kids some other time then. No way. How much trouble do you think this whole entire incident caused my company? It's a mistake to marry that woman. Her he was unstable, and now she's a criminal. You call yourself a husband? She was the one who stopped fulfilling her duty as a wife. We should have divorced. After we got married, I couldn't stop thinking how incompetent we were. Or incompatible we were. Even the kids. The one who's the latent criminal can't be mine. Kanye probably had an affair. If he was my kid, he wouldn't have been nearly that unstable. Hey, Tsurugi, what are you doing? Hey, stop! Enforcer Tsurugi clenched his fist and then he swung. I think I want to say I did not manage to stop him. Because fuck you, dude. I didn't stop him. Who are you? Shut up and you call yourself a father? Mr. Tsurugi, what are you doing, you bastard? Let go. Can't hold it any longer. Even though Inspector Genoza tried to restrain him, Enforcer Tsurugi still landed a heavy blow on Satori Mitsushita, but I decided not to intervene. Kugatachi, don't just stand there. Stop him. I knew I should have stopped him, but my body would not move. Somewhere in the depths of my mind, a voice cried out, convincing me that it was well-deserved. Then memories began flooding in my head. Somehow vague yet vivid memories. Don't mess with me. How can I let them break your stuff and not even apologize? Stop. Enough already. I'm fine with it, so don't fight. Those guys did that on purpose. My hue isn't clouded, so don't worry. But if you fight, your hue will get clouded. You see, it has nothing to do with hues. That doll's important to you, right? Don't you feel sad that they broke something important of yours? Sad? I don't really understand the feeling of sadness, but this person took it upon him to be angry for me, and I knew he was only trying to make me happy. That selflessness brought such an irreplaceable joy to me. That was why I wanted to be like him. What's up with you? You raised your hand against a civilian? You still call yourself a detective? And you call yourself a father? Piece of shit. Oh, yeah, let him have it. Kagari, what are you doing? Hold Tsurugi down, quickly! Unfortunately, I've got my hands full. Sorry about that, Gino. When I came to Enforcer Tsurugi was still trying to beat down Satori Mitsushiya. Only the inspectors tried to restrain him, as all the enforcers watched in amazement. Enforcer Tsurugi, are you angry on behalf of Kane Mitsuhashi? So I approached him, he stopped and stared at me with a confused look on his face. On behalf? Yeah, that might be so. Kane was always searching for help, but this guy... Switch positions with me. Huh? Hey, Kugatachi, what are you? I stood in front of Satori Mitsushi and began to talk. Although I was not sure if this would help compensate for any of Kanema Mitsushi's sorrow. But I believe someone had to voice all the pain and suffering Kane, Yuya, and Naya had endured. Long ago, there was this young man who had always gotten upset on my behalf because I could not. What a woman needs during motherhood is not constructive opinions, but a sign of sympathy. Huh? Did you listen to what she had to say for 30 minutes a day? Did you ever offer to put your babies to bed? Did you ever give her time to enjoy some peace and quiet? I can do that. I was tired from work. I'm gonna rest when I'm back home. It's Kanae's job to take care of the kids. So, there's only one reason, but in other words, you're saying she never had any time to rest, correct? Yeah, so what? Those are things you could have done. For many actions, or even just one, you could have single-handedly helped her. You improved. But you're a piece of shit, so fuck you. What? Except you didn't. Whether it was choosing childcare products with her, letting her attend counseling, or accepting a babysitter, you simply refused to help. Oh, that's why Kanae had to do everything. Everything she did was for you and your children's hues improvements. Although it is unfortunate that she did not receive those results herself. I stared at Sorority Mitsusha, choosing my next words carefully. It was important that he understood what I was about to say. It was you who didn't do anything. It was you who wasn't worthy of marriage or raising children. Satori Mitsui, you are the one who's at fault. Satori Mitsuhashi was so dumbfounded only his lips quivered. Like a tiny goldfish trapped in a bowl, there was nothing he could do but watch. Nothing but watch as I aimed the Dominator at him. Crime efficiency is over 100. Target for enforcement action. Safety release. Please aim calmly and subdue the target. Did not want what you were supposed to be. Now your crime coefficient will never recover. As a latent criminal, I will enforce you. Pull the trigger, easily knocking him out. Whoa, what the hell? He just became a latent criminal all of a sudden? Man, go, Miss Droid. It was apparent that his hues had worsened when he first arrived. I only judged that it was high. So are you trying to say that you will willfully allow Tsurugi to commit an act of violence? That you will... No, that's... That's what? Very unlikely, but that was because I felt like he deserved to be punched. Enforcer Kugami, why are you laughing? Why? Because you... Can you believe this, Taku? Not at all. It's totally not like her. It's only a guess, but Kanae must have wanted to hit Satori Mitsusashi too. And I believe Enforcer Tsurugi did that for her. I understand that. He's kind of a person most people would want to beat. Don't make light of this. First, violence is never allowed, no matter what the reason. Kujitaki, watch your mouth. Now, who knows if or when your hue will become clouded. As of now, my mind feels relieved. But what will happen to my hue? Same here. I'm also relieved. Yeah, I made a mistake. However, I did not regret my decision. Nope! Because fuck you. I failed again. I tried my best, but I couldn't bring happiness to Kanae and the others. This was bad. My mother wouldn't come back to me. On only one thing, the meaning of all of my existence. I will grant people happiness. I was born to do that after all. I told myself that to reframe the significance of my existence, the reason why I was here. The hue is Sybil's compass towards happiness. Abiding by the system creates clear hues and happiness. That's how it was supposed to be. Yet, why do hues deteriorate? What more is there? I need more data. Data to be able to make people happy. So I need to know more about humans. Mother used to tell me so, too. I'm still imperfect. Just a bad boy who could not meet her expectations. I knew from watching Kane that mothers love good kids. Kids who met expectations. That was what I had to be. Good kid. I'll do my best and bring everyone happiness. And if I succeed, you'll come back for me. And tell me how good I am, right, Mother? In order to make humans happy, I had to know more about them. I needed more data. So I left the room. Now where should I go? The next day, the case report of the incident was still ongoing. Though everyone was hard at work, progress was slow. Everyone seemed to be weighed down by the outcome of the case. I was no exception. May have affected my hue too. Unconsciously, I a hue checker. If I kept going on like this, my hue would worsen. To prevent that from happening, it is appropriate to take supplements. Your hue's not that bad, right? Oh. Nah. Don't take it, though. Chose not to take the supplement. It was unnecessary. Our efficiency has increased. Regarding office work, correspondence, and other routine tasks, has actually dropped by 50% from Division 1's usual standards. It can't be helped. This last case left a bad taste in our mouths. Even Inspector Tsunemori's steel cage deteriorated after that last case. I'm just thick-headed, so I don't have to have it too bad, but I'm kind of worried about Kagari. Same goes for Pops. When he was a parent and Kagari was a kid, they became latent criminals. Since this case was so similar to their past, it affected them both. Both of them off today. Inspector Ginoza made them take it off. I think the inspectors also need some time off. Gino can be quite delicate. This must have hit him pretty hard too. That being said, he actually seems to be fulfilling his duties still. Tends to divert his stress by working. In this field, it's especially hard to have a life. Just hope he actually takes time to rest. Inspector Ginoza was clearly tired. Dark rings hung under his eyes, suggesting he had not gotten adequate sleep over the past few days. More so, he's even been lacking in attentiveness. But if I pointed that out, he'd definitely get angry. Then again, I couldn't let this go on. Inspector Ginoza, how about you return to Tokyo and undergo therapy treatment? Inspector Ginoza just looked at me. Do you understand that he was endangering himself? Maybe that was why he didn't object. That's won't be necessary. The ministry has deployed counselors to our temp HQ. That here is a big issue. If you don't remedy it quickly, it will interfere with your work. The enforcers will also be recommended to undergo treatment. That's just the way it is. You should have tended to, Kugatachi. Understood. In this particular situation, I will recommend Enforcer Kagari to attend counseling.
Miss Droid? Are you sure that's a good idea? We cannot ignore Enforcer Kigari's current Q state. As inspector, I recommend that he attend counseling. That's not how it works, though. Then excuse me. I refuse. I cannot say that is a wise decision. Your hue has clouded and your work performance has plummeted. This rate, your status as enforcer may be revoked. Thanks for running at me, but really it's pointless. Something like counseling can't do anything for my hue. But, look, if I wanted to cause trouble, I would have done it already. My resolve won't break that easily. Resolve, you say? Yeah, well, you might not understand, but in the end, I can't go on living as anything other than an enforcer. The Enforcer Kigari looked right at me. His eyes had this clear and determined look to them, suggesting that his hue had not been corrupted yet. Never quit right on the path that's been decided. Are you guys okay with that, or am I mistaken? No, you are not mistaken. He was expressing the best form of himself and acting accordingly, so there's nothing else I could tell him. Instead of worrying about other people, focus more on yourself. Myself? It's impossible for you not to have memories. There has to be lots of things inside your head, things you may not even want to see. Is that so? Things inside of me, but I cannot remember anything. Occasionally I feel like I am on the cusp of reaching my memories, but that was all there was to it. Should I try to search my memories? If I did not experience any troubles at the moment, it was not necessary. However, the answer, my memories or whatever was left, seemed to fall in the depths of the darkness corners of my heart and could not be recovered so easily. Unfortunately, I refused the counseling, but as an inspector, I was required to. It's my turn. I opened the door to the counseling room. The counselor did not seem incompetent at all. He started with the basics, offering a warm smile, yet not relaxing too much as he silently listened to what I had to say. In order to continue talking, he asked me questions, whether he interrupted my speech or filled the upcoming silence. His timing was impeccable. We discovered the recent case, and naturally there were many inquiries. It's more sensitive topics. In other words, the family's dysfunctional relationship. Family. I think it's in the report, but I don't recall. In order to objectively judge and act accordingly, I feel like I need to distance myself from the case. My colleagues, Inspector Genoza and the two enforcers, were all hurt and could not maintain their composure, and I could not get angry like Enforcer Tsurugi either. I'm not troubled that I have no memories, but sometimes I think of my amnesia and my lack of emotion and empathy are somehow related. The counselor generously nodded as he offered me a proposal. Then would you like to try hypotherapy? To that proposal, I accept it. Yes. I accepted the proposal. What Enforcer Kagari had said to me made me wonder. I wanted to know who I was. More importantly, if my memory loss was what caused those mysterious headaches, it's my duty to resolve the issue so I could perform my job to the best level possible. That was the last choice I need to make for Chapter 2. The counselor stood from his seat and dimmed the lights. Gradually, ambient music and a calming scent flowed through the room, and I started feeling drowsy. Well, let's start. Please just relax. I was still conscious once the hypnotherapy began, calmly drifting into a dreamlike state. Sound. I've had enough with that kid. It's absurd. Her hue never gets cloudy. She always has this emotionless face, and I never know what she's thinking. Oh, what she's thinking. Is she emotionless because she lacks love? If only I'd done a better job. What more do you want me to do? No matter what she does, she never gets happy or sad. What do we need to do for her? Don't scream. Damn it, you never know how to stay calm. Seriously, why was a kid like her ever born in the first place? Like I would know that. I was happy when I found out her hue was clear, but that kid is so strange. It gives me chills. Even when something like that happened to her classmate, her hue remained calm, clear. Actually, it's something we just can't understand. I would lie perfectly still in bed, just listening to them. Yes, those people are my mother and father. Father and mother. I cannot remember exactly what happened, but a friend of mine had suddenly disappeared. Everyone in class cried and their hues became clouded. I was also scared, and I wanted to sleep with my mother, but her hue colors darkened and I was too scared to ask. After she checked mine, she always stayed away from me. I had no one to hold me. Was it because of my clear hue, or because I did not cry? It's not healthy to stay up past your bedtime. You can't sleep? No. Like out in bed, hugging my knees, a grainy, hollow avatar appeared and started talking to me. It's time to go to sleep, so I will sing you a lullaby. Okay. Silence to that voice brought a warmth unknown to me. Till that moment. It calmed me down, lowering my eyelids, and I fell asleep just like that. Bam. Have you remembered anything? I nodded at the counselor. It seemed like my family neglected me, but there was this being who supported me. He was not related to me or even human, but that hollow avatar was like an older brother to me. He was more like family than my actual family ever was. Also, I learned I had a heart capable of feeling the warmth of that a family provides. After the counseling session, I walked back to our temporary lodging facility. It's me. I expect you to be finished with the counseling by now. Just have a few things to tell you. You probably already know just how rigorous being a detective is by now. Sid always seeks the most optimal solution, and that can never change, but even then... Unfortunate results appear time and again, but never take it personal. Those who do will fall into an abyss. I want you to take the mental care seriously and protect yourself from that. Never fall into that darkness, Kugatachi. You're calmer than anyone else, so it shouldn't be too hard for you to manage. Take care. Bye bye. And in his hands was a rare printed paperback. Front cover looked like it was a romance novel. A girl leaning on a boy who had red hair and silver skin. For some reason, I remembered that image. It was from a sci-fi novel. Fascinated by the bizarre coincidence, I walked into the room. It's the silver metal lover, right? Oh, you've read this before? I have it electronically. I can't remember exactly when I read it. Let me see. I read it in that library when I was younger. My childhood friend recommended it. Kept this physical copy to remind me of her. See. Silver Metal Lover was a sci-fi novel about a robot named Silver who encountered a girl, fell in love, and then gained his own soul. It was the only title I could remember. The book was the first thing I read after I regained consciousness in the hospital. I wanted to be silver. As soon as those words slipped out, I wanted to take them back. Your memories back? No, it's just that I saw the book you were holding, and I brought back a sort of nostalgia for a bit. Zoro was able to blend in with humans. He fell in love with this girl and wished he could be a real human till finally he learned emotions and gained a soul. Or maybe I wanted to become Sybil's limbs. Maybe I just wanted to know how everyone felt. Maybe I wanted to provide the most suitable and best answer to anyone I encountered. I wanted to make everyone I met happy. It's impossible. How can you assert that? Oh, I can't even understand my own feelings. So how would other people or even the system be able to determine that? But the Cymex scan is... I have my doubts about the Cymex scan. Like, how can something so intimate as emotions be analyzed that easily? That goes against the social order. Don't you ever become clouded if you say that? Fuck the code. Fuck the queue. Maybe. But take a look at this. Enforcer Tsurugi rolled up his sleeve, showed me an old scar. Looked like he'd been scratched by a nail. It's a scar I got when I climbed a tree to retrieve my childhood friend's hat. What is your point? The tree was in a no trespassing zone, so we got scolded. As for the wound, it hurt like hell, but what usually happens to your heel after something like that? It will become clouded. Sure did. Got a little cloud, and my parents and teacher made me dry and apology and undergo therapy. Unlike my hue, I felt great. Why is that? No matter how many bruises and cuts I got, or how much I got yelled at, I didn't care. All I wanted to do was help my friend. I didn't even care if my hue was clear. It didn't matter what Sybil thought of me. I just thought I was just doing what made her happy. Because Sybil's system's bullshit. Years from now, I may regret this scar. Sad, right? How humans change by their surroundings and passings of times. So they can't simply determine good and evil. Then, what is right? What is the best thing to do? Felt this sharp pain in my chest, and my face started to get hot. Was this what they call frustration? It hurt like never before. Nobody would know that. That's why I wanted to choose what I believed
will bring me happiness. Such a luxurious thought, huh?
こんな世の中じゃそれこそ贅沢な話だがな。一人笑うて暮らすより
We'll live so and cry together and live by myself and laugh alone.
そん
There's
な
a
歌
poem
だっ
like
てあるん
that
だ。
about that.
何が
Like
幸
only
せか
you
なん
can
て
define what
本
happiness
人
means
に
for
しかわ
you,
からないもんだろう。
for yourself.
古典ですか。
Classical poetry?
まあ似たようなもんだな。
Well, sort of. It
ど
was
ど
a
いつってんだ。
Dostoevsky's poem. Crying together. It was similar to the poem I had memorized. The two shared the same thought. Could their pain somehow transfer into happiness?
ですが、三橋
However,
悟とかな
Satori
え
and Kanene
はそういった夫婦では
were
なか
not
ったよう
that
で
kind
す
of
ね。
couple.
悲しいけど。
It's sad,
そうな
but
んだろ
that's just
う
how it
な。
is, right? I gazed at my fingertips, becoming lost in thought. What choice did Kane Mitsushiya have to make in order to find happiness? Was it a mistake to marry her spouse? Was it a mistake to give birth to Naoya and Yuya? Regardless, it was the path that Sybil gave her. And it was bullshit, because Sybil's bullshit.
今回の事件、
During this case, you
かな
seemed
り
kind of
ショック
troubled.
だったんだ
Duh.
な。
That's
そんなことはあり
impossible.
ません。
I'm attending
カウンセ
counseling
リ
and
ン
my
グも
Hugh
受
is
けていま
fine.
すし、色相も通常範囲です。泣いたり、
I
怒っ
have
たりと
no
いった感情的変化
I've
も
not
ありません。
experienced any emotional changes like
私には
crying or getting
そうい
angry
った感情の
since
起伏
I
が欠けていますから。
lack those emotions.
あ、
Say,
熊
Mr.
たちよ。
Kujatachi.
え、
Yes? He rests his hand on my shoulder.
色相だけが全部じゃ
You
ねえ
just
だろ
can't determine everything, right?
大
People have
体どう気持ちを
different
表
ways
す
of
かなんて
expressing themselves.
人それぞれだ。
They don't cry. That doesn't mean they're not
泣いてない
sad.
からって悲しくないと決まったわけじゃね
Why?
え。サイマティックスキャンで心が目に見えるようになったって言う
Cymatic
けどな
scan can measure a person's
だ
heart.
からこそ
That's exactly why I think
逆
it
に
misses
見ようとして
something.
るもんがあると。
Many things go unseen by
色
simply
相には
by
見えない
simple checking
いろんなものが
someone's
さ。
hues. Why?
あんたは自分で考えてる
More
よ
hurt
り
and sadder
ず
than
っ
you
と
think,
傷
but
つ
you
いてる
can't
し
express it. That's why you feel
悲し
empty,
んでる
right? If that isn't sorrow, then
そ
what
れを
is?
表現できないことに引け目を感じてるだろう。それが悲しんでなくてなんだって言うんだよ。
What
あなたの
he
言う
just
ことは
says is
非論理的
illogical
であ
and
り、
undermines the social
社会
order.
秩序に対する
Fuck
不信
this
です。
social order, it's bullshit.
そうだな。
That might be true.
突然、
I
接
don't
触してくる意
understand
味
your
がわかり
sudden
ません。
contact.
セクハラです。
This is sexual harassment.
そりゃ悪い。
Sorry about that.
でも
But
な、
after seeing the look in your
さっ
face,
き
I
のあん
couldn't
たの顔
stand
見てたら
stay
ほ
still.
っとけなかったんだよ。
Then why?
あんたが
I
心
feel
の
that
中
your
で
heart
泣いてるよ
aches.
うな気がしたんだ。
Why was he trying to pinpoint my feelings that were hidden beneath my changing hue? When even I could not understand them. Then it clicked. For the first time I understood. This feeling which shrouded every inch of my being since the case was a vacant darkness, full of sorrow. Made me sad that I could not save that mother and her child. It's not like you can ever be happy if you never cry. If you really don't want to cry, then I'll cry for you instead. Can't recall when it was, but there had been a time when I lost something important, and when I didn't know how to handle it, this person said the same thing, holding me. That person, his hand, the warmth on my shoulder, it had felt similar to the warmth of Enforcer Tsurugi's hand. I watched as my hand rested upon his.
あなたの手、
The touch of
と
your
ても
hand
懐かしい気が
made
し
me
ます。
feel so nostalgic.
昔
A
の
long
誰
time
か
ago,
がこうして
someone held my shoulder just
肩を
like
抱
you
いてくれ
did.
ていた。
そっか。
Maybe it was
お
your
前
dad?
の親父さんかもな。
そうかもしれません
It
ね。
could be so. But could not. For some reason, I felt that
my father neglected me. This person's hand certainly belonged to someone very important to me. I believe this should be the end, right? Yeah, chapter 2 end. Woo! Yay, got through chapter 2. Alrighty. I believe we have 2 more chapters left. We have quite a bit left in overall. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the part off here. It's a bit longer than normal, but I think that's fine. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below what you like about the video, what you didn't like about the video, and let me know. It's kind of hard to like ask about stuff that's upcoming because I've already done all that. You know what? Let me know. Did you watch the Psychopaths anime? I watched a few episodes. I need to rewatch it though. It's really good. So yeah. And as always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. Excuse me. And subscribe to our main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, RPG Kingdom Kid Twitter, are in there too. I want to thank you all so much for watching once again. I'll see you all next time.